It's time for Shipshape Update with Comic Book Man.
It's time for Slap Shop, Ship Shop, or Slip Slap, Slap Slap, Comic Book Man.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. It's time once again for Shipshape Update, and Shipshape Update, as always, is being brought to you by Alternate Reality. Alternate Reality, the best comic book store in the city of Chicago, the best comic book store in Illinois, the best comic book store in the whole wide United States of America.
Even the universe.
But it's located in only one spot, and that's beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie. This week, we're doing Shipshape Update for November the 11th, 2009. This is all the stuff that's coming in this coming November 11th, Wednesday, to the store. We'll be open at 8 a.m., and all this stuff is 15% off. All the new comics are 15% off for this week. Our teachable, and this is, as always, is your teachable moment in shipping for this week. And like I said, we have 212 items coming in this week, and of those 212 items, 123 are comics. 123! This is a big comic book week. And leading the pack this week is...
What do we need? The Zing, go ahead.
DC Comics!
We got there. What the?
DC Comics is leading the pack with 23 titles this week. That's right, 23 titles.
And what's
DC
Marvel going to do about it?
Marvel, though, comes in second with 22 titles. And here's your interesting fun fact.
What's a squeaker?
DC is shipping one more book this week than Marvel, which edges it out. But if you bought all 23 DC Comics, it would cost you $76.79. If you bought the one less 22 Marvel comics, it would cost you $81.79. So Marvel is sending you one less title this week, and you're going to pay $4 more for the privilege. So there you go. Once again, DC is sending you more, charging you less. So go buy your Marvels. Also coming in this week, in third place is, and sit down for this, IDW with 17 titles.
What the hell happened to those guys?
Hey, whenever IDW I don't think they shipped anything last week, and they shipped very little last few weeks. And with IDW, when you have a couple of weeks where they don't ship much, you are going to get dumped on one week. And this week you're getting dumped on with 17 IDW titles. Coming in fourth is Image with 10, and coming in fifth is Boom with 6. And in addition to that, we also have another 35 titles, which will be coming in this week to make your total of 123 books that will be shipping this week. Now, of those 120, and there's also, there's also 89 other items that are shipping this week to make you 212 total. We've got 4 action figures, 7 pieces of apparel, 7 t-shirts coming in this week, 1 bobblehead, 3 books, 14 magazines, 1 statue, 56 trade paperbacks, 56, and 3 posters, 3 pieces of wall art. Now, first day sale, the Magnificent 7 for this week.
Can we erase?
Coming in this Wednesday. Oh, can we erase? Thank you. Thank you, Jeffy.
You're welcome. Tastes like lemony.
Tastes like that Long John I got from Whitehead.
Yuck.
This week, your 40% off books are Batman Doc Savage Special #1, Dark X-Men #1, Realm of the King's Imperial Guard #1, and the comic book of the week is Super God from the sick, twisted mind of Warren Ellis, who we just had a month of savings with last month in October because it was Warren Ellis month. This month is Green Lantern month, by the way. Last month was Warren Ellis month. Super God is coming in this week, and it is all about a universe where all these superheroes decide one day, for some inexplicable reason, to flip, and instead of being good and nice and helping the world, to take over the world and slaughter people and basically be SOBs. And so that's what Super God is, and that's the book of the week that's coming in this week. Also, there's 3 other items that are shipping that'll be 40% off this week. Green Lantern Agent Orange hardcover, Spider-Man Died in Your Arms Tonight hardcover, and Supergirl, Who is Superwoman trade paperback. Those are the Magnificent 7 this Wednesday. All those 7 books will be 40% off, the comics and the trades, 40% off right here at Alternate Reality. Don't miss it. We open at 8 a.m. as always. It's time for Kids Corner. And in order to do Kids Corner, we're going to go over to the kids section. And there's a big story with Kids Corner, so follow me there. And we're here in the Kids Corner. Lots of stuff going on in the Kids Corner this week. First off, let me get this week's list out of the way. The comics coming in this week are Cars Radiator Springs number 3. Cars Radiator Springs number 3. Cartoon Network Action Pack number 43. Digger and Friends number 3, which, as I understand, is a NASCAR type character. It's a NASCAR mascot. Incredibles number 2, Muppet Show Treasure of Peg Leg Wilson number 4, which is the last issue for that series, Scooby-Doo 150, Star Wars Clone Wars number 10, and Wall-E number 0. But the big book for the week is this week marks the return of Casper the Friendly Ghost. Casper and the Spectrals number 1 ships this week from, I can't remember the name of the publisher, but it's a new take on Casper the Friendly Ghost. And I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt because it's not the traditional take on Casper that everyone's familiar with. They look just a hair creepier than normal, but it still is supposed to be a kid's book, and I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt because you know what, updating the characters isn't a bad idea, and I don't object to it as long as they maintain the spirit of the characters. And I'm looking forward actually to seeing what this book is like. I was never a huge Casper fan when I was little buying books. But this interpretation actually does look very interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing it coming into the store this week. So Casper and the Spectrals number 1 is the kids' book of the week, so be sure to stop by the store and pick that up. Now, the magazines that we normally get in, which other comic book stores don't get, which you may want to check out, are...
Watch the glare there.
Right now.
There we go.
Baby Bug. Baby Bug.
Which
obviously is for littler kids.
And Baby Bugs.
Horn Book, which is about books for children and young adults. Okay, which has been published for years and years and years, and has a hefty price tag at $12. But it's supposed to be an excellent book, and it's won all sorts of awards over the years.
No!
Tiger Beat!
Squeal,
We're carrying Tiger Beat here at the store, all you young girls. Ah!
They're dreamy.
Stop by and see who's dreamy this month. And even dreamier, there must be a movie coming out.
On the heels of New Moon.
The heels of New Moon, there's the New Moon film fantasy magazine.
No.
And what could be more fantasy filmy than, aren't they dreamy? Aren't they dreamy? What could be more film fantasy than this? Now, let's go back to Command Central for the basket case of the week, which is huge. So be sure to pick up Casper and the Spectrals number 1 this week. Now, last thing we've got, as always, is the late list. Late list is big this week. We have 45. That's right.
It's onerous.
45 new items. 46 new items that have been dumped into the late list for this week. Blackest Night, Superman number 1 and number 3, the third prints and the second prints, respectively, of each of those titles, have been pushed back. They're reprints. They're going to be late. Go figure. Both of them, though, have been pushed back into the 18th of November. So both of those, the first issue of Blackest Night Superman and the third issue of Blackest Night Superman, the reprints, the second and third prints are coming in on the 18th of November. Now, Marvel is quite the headache this week, and there's a madness behind all of this, but bear with me. We've got 9 books that we're highlighting on the late list for Marvels, and like I said, there's 45 other ones. There's 45 other titles for you to look at, but I'm highlighting these 9. These 9 cross over 3 characters. They include Thor number 604, 605, and 606. All 3 have been pushed back. 604 to the 2nd of December, 605 to the 23rd of December, and 606 until the 27th of December. The word is it's been pushed back partly because the Straczynski final giant-sized Thor that wraps up his part of the Thor storyline still hasn't shipped yet. And for Iron Man, we've got Invincible Iron Man number 20, which has been pushed back to November the 25th. We got Iron Man Whiplash number 2 and Iron Man Whiplash number 1, which have both been pushed back. 1 to November 25th, 2 to the 23rd of December. And Iron Man Requiem, which has also been pushed back to the 2nd of December. We have 3 Captain America titles. Captain America Reborn number 5 has been pushed back until the 9th of December. Captain America number 6, which is actually a new title. This originally wasn't a 6-issue series, but number 6 has been pushed back until the 13th of January. And the book in between, Cap Reborn, Who Will Wield the Shield, one shot, has been pushed back until the 16th of December. All those have been pushed back for one reason, we assume, and one reason only, and that is Siege. Siege is coming out, and Siege can't come out until all these storylines get done. and come together because Siege reunites Cap and Iron Man and Thor all together, so they're all friends one more time. So, this is Comic Book Man saying,